Welcome back to the segment, guys. I hope you're in a good time. So I have a quick update I wanted to let you guys know here in a very short video, and of course is the fact about our preparation for these two games that we have in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers in October. It's been slated already. CAF fixed the date for that one. The first leg is going to be on the 11th, and then it's going to be played at the Gospel Akpabio Stadium, and then second leg is going to be on the 15th at the home of Libya. These games are very important. We obviously need maximum 6 points from these two games to run away with the lead, at the helm of this African Cup of Nations qualifiers group. But the latest coming out now is that Libya has now announced that they will be taking the Nigerian Super Eagles to a certain football pitch somewhere in one of their cities called Benina. And from the look of things, the stadium in this city is actually their fortress. It's a stadium that they perform really well, and whenever they bring opponents to this stadium, chances are they are going to frustrate you, they are going to get the best of you, and that's what they've done right now. And one thing again that worries me about this development is that this stadium in Benina is actually an artificial turf or astroturf. And if you've played football, you know what this means. It's always difficult to play in astroturf because the grasses are not natural. So it feels like carpets, feels like rug. Sometimes the players don't perform well. Sometimes it's slippery, sometimes it's hard on the foot, on the boot, all kinds of issues. But this is what the boys will be up against in the second leg. This game is going to be on the 15th. That's after we've played the first leg at Rio on the 11th. But even though I'm worrying so much about this, I know that definitely the boys are very well experienced about these things. We've seen them play in war stadiums. If you recall, the last game we played against Rwanda in Kigali, it was also the same thing. The stadium was really bad. It was very bad, not just for these players who complained after the match, but also people who were viewing on the screen. I was seeing how bad the stadium was, just by watching it on the screen. So that, of course, was one of the reasons why I felt our players didn't play well from the first 10, 20, 30 minutes. It was in the second half that we started to get up to speed in the game. But regardless, our boys are professionals, and you can trust them to perform at any level at all, under any circumstance that they are being pushed to perform. As I said, the focus is going to be on getting all 6 points from these two games against Libya next month. And about the players that will be called up, there's been a lot going on around this selection process, and I'm hearing that there might be some new inclusions that we didn't see in the last call-up. For example, we have the likes of CHRISANTUS, who is currently powering with his Getafe side. He's been getting everything right. He's been playing really well, making appearances for this Getafe side, even though they are really struggling. But this man is high up there as one of the guys that we could see come in as a debutant for the Super Eagles in this next call-up. But aside from him, there's also Chidera EJUKE, who is also trying his best with this Sevilla side. But aside from him, there's also the likes of Balogun, that's the Rangers Football Club defender. He's also been tipped to make an appearance back into the fold. So these are some of the few players who have been rumored to have been included in the 35 man initial provisional list. But as you know, the list is still going to be slashed down further into 23, 25 player for the final selection. And these guys will not be the ones that will be invited to camp. As it stands now, there are several rumors regarding the new coach situation with NFF. They are still apparently working in the background to try and see if they can get a coach. But it's very likely right now. Chances are like 80% that would still see Eguavoen retain his position as the caretaker coach and lead the boys out to those to play those two games, in October. And he's been heavily involved in this selection of the 35 man squad for this run of games that we have. All right, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned.